hit it while it's hot. The dude Mungus 3000.
What do you want from me?
No monkey.
Okay, we're coming through clear. I just got to make sure, man, because, bro, I'm telling you, man, I've been scarred. Hold on, let me make this a little bit bigger. I've been scarred, bro. I've been scarred, bro. You had to set up. Hold on, turn it down. I thought I turned it down. There we go. I had to set up, and man, I'm telling you, bro, it was set, and then you went live, and then everything went haywire. I was like, what the heck is going on? And let me back myself out the way. Introducing to some, but most of you guys already know, the Bat, my 2022 Suzuki GSX-R 1000R. As you can see, the bike is still, like, I still have my race numbers on here because we just got back from the racetrack. But even though we just got back from the racetrack, I tell you guys, I love street riding. We're already back in kill mode. We're already back with the single rotor in the front and the single rotor in the rear. You will notice I do not have any tire stickers on the rear tire because I put the tire on and did not have an opportunity to put my tire stickers on there. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. It's just full race mode. But anyway, it's a really cool experience taking my street bike to the track because it's essentially like a roll race street bike that you take to the track, and some of those same performance mods still work. And it's honestly just really cool to see. I definitely enjoy taking this bike on the track because I wanted to show, and I still do, I want to show that you can have one bike that can literally cover everything. Now, I might be a little biased because I own a Suzuki, but I feel like Suzuki has one of the better platforms to do everything. But man, I got to jump into this NCM experience, bro. This joint was absolutely insane. So let me pull this up real quick. Let me shrink myself down so we can talk about this NCM experience, man. NCM, bro. This track, bro, this joint was absolutely insane. So I normally do a track day once every year, and that track day that I've been doing is Road Atlanta. This was my first time stepping outside of Road Atlanta, and I was nervous as all get out trying to step out and do this other track. So I've watched a lot of videos. I don't even know how many hours I've spent looking at track maps, and let me tell you guys, man, it did absolutely nothing. Zero. It did not help me at all. So I'm over here thinking, oh, man, okay, cool. I got a good foundation-ish of what the track is and what it's going to do. Man, I get on the track, and it all meant nothing, bro. Every video I watched, every track map I looked at, every explanation I tried to look at somebody explain, it meant nothing until I actually put the rubber on the road. But I want to give a huge shout out to Precision Track Day for hosting this event at NCM, man. It was my first time out there. The whole coaching staff was cool as heck, because the thing I like about the coaching staffs at these track days is they meet you where you are, especially with Precision Track Day. They just kind of meet you where you are. So it was really cool to get out there and just kind of experience the track. I do want to show you guys, let me find it. Let me show you guys this one video. This is probably right before lunch, starting to get the track down. This is the stage where I'm not mixing up any turns anymore, but everything is going fairly well.
That's Coach Tyson.
So this is the front straight where I know the Bat has some power. I know I have pace on the gentleman in front of me. I just don't know where I can pass because I just don't know this track well enough to risk that.
Tyson on that inside line. Yes, sir. Coming through, Coach. Let's go. Let's go, Coach. Oh, and Coach John, let's go.
Man, this was so much fun.
That's the best I've ever hit that corner. Yeah, I'm hunting
Again, I know I have pace right here, but I don't know where I could pass. I'm not that confident
It's nothing like
yet
getting on the track
on
with
where I
your
could
friends,
pass.
bro. But look at Coach Ryan, bro. Dang. Like a daggone surgeon, boy. Weaving and wilding that traffic.
This is roll race efficiency right here. And look, the brakes are on there. That's just roll race efficiency. It, man, I'm telling you, these efficiencies work everywhere across the board, my boy. But getting back to NCM, man, dude, it was the thing about the new track, bro. Like, so we do the first session, and the track seems so unbelievably massive. Like it seemed like it took an eternity, like a lifetime, to get around this racetrack. And I'm just like, dude, like what the heck? This track is massive. Track is so big, I can't remember anything. I'm just seriously just copy paste, just following whatever the coach is doing. Have no idea where I am on the track or anything. And like I get back to the pits, and this is just inside, just my inner thoughts that I didn't tell anybody until later on. But just my inner thoughts, and I'm just like, man, maybe I'm not a track rider. It was that intimidating. This is just being real and raw. I was like, maybe I'm not a track rider. And then even being in Group B with the organization Precision Track Day, I'm just like, maybe I'm only a B rider at Road Atlanta. I was like, this might not be me. And to know me, like I am not a person that doubts. Like it's self-doubt is just rare. Like I challenge myself. It's like, oh, you could have done better, but doubting, like you ain't that guy. Like I never doubt myself. But bro, I was like, yo, maybe I'm not. And it really was like a teachable moment for especially for my children, because I tell them all the time, is like, even if you're nervous, even if you're scared, go ahead and do that thing while you're nervous and you're scared, and you'll see once you get through it or once you come out on the other side, whether it goes good or bad, you can be like, you know what, I was able to stand up and do something that I wanted to do. So wifey asking me, kids, they can see it, like I am nervous. I'm like, yo, bro, I was like, I don't. Whew. I was like, bro, I don't know. Man, I don't know if I've ever doubted myself on a motorcycle, especially. I don't know if I've ever doubted myself that much on a motorcycle. And I just felt like I was not going to get it. And it's because I guess it was just so new that I've never done it before. I guess I should have gave myself a little break, but that's just, whatever. And I was just like, maybe this isn't for me. Like I seriously considered maybe this isn't for me, but I'm like, yo, I done packed up the whole family. I got other people from out of town. I was like, there's at least 12 people that are at this track because I said I was coming. I was like, you can't leave. You can't just not ride the track. I was like, Mungus, like you gotta get yourself together. It was so overwhelming. And this is another thing, getting back to the pits, bro, like the mental capacity it takes to learn, and this might not be for everybody else. It's just me. I'm Mungus, regular guy. The mental capacity it takes to learn a new track, bro, was seriously like crazy. Like I got back to the pit after session 1, and I could have went to sleep. Not like pouting going to sleep, but I could have legit. I'm exhausted. I could go to sleep. I can go to bed right now. Like I could go to sleep. I had to take some stuff and like give me some energy, like hype me up, bro. Cause I was like, I am seriously exhausted. My buddy Dale did VIR Virginia, and he was telling me, he was like, yo, I was tired, like mentally after doing that track. And I really did. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I really didn't understand fully until I got to NCM. And it's a lot I forget how many turns are there. Let's say 16, don't quote me on that, but like remembering where you are on the track and what turn is coming up next. And NCM, one of the things I love about NCM is it's a very flow type track. But if you mess up kind of one corner, you might as well X out the next 3 or 4. Like they're just done. Like you just forget about them. That's how much like you can mess up your flow. And man, bro, that first session, I was just like, oh, I'm here. I am not where I thought I was on the track, man. So it was a lot, bro. I can't even lie. It was a lot. When you go to the track, you learn so much, not only about the bike but yourself, bro. But we do the first session and I run like a 2 minute 37 seconds is what I run. So after the whole weekend learning the track, you know, getting as comfortable as I could get, I end up dropping 30 seconds off of my original time, which was massive, bro. Which was massive. I think the first session was a 2:37. The second session was a 2:22, and then it just gradually just kept dropping from there as I got more comfortable, man. But I tell you, bro, that first session had me in all the doubt, bro. Every piece of it. The biggest takeaway, and it's not even dropping time or anything like that. With this weekend on this track, the biggest thing I got from this was belief in myself, bro. Like I can't even, like, I know I'm telling you guys, but bro, and you guys, like, you always see me like I got a good positive attitude. I'm upbeat all the time, but the internal battle I was having with myself, and it was mental. It was mental. Like the internal battle I was having with myself after session 1 was crazy, bro. I was like, bro, when I tell you, I was like, maybe I'm not, you know, a B rider. Like maybe I'm not. I was like, yo, you know, maybe only at Road Atlanta, bro. Like I was seriously doubting myself, bro. But had to overcome that and have faith and belief in myself and the ability that God has given me. And dude, it was fun. You know, everyone learns at a different pace and everyone's a little different. I'm the type, put me out there. I get like the classroom and stuff like that, and that serves its purpose, but you need to put me out there first and then take me to the classroom. Because once I got out there and the second session, once I got out there, dude, every time I got in the pits, I don't have it with me, but I was pulling up the track map. I was like, track map. Okay, so this is what I'm doing here. This is what I'm doing here. Now I understand. But doing it first, doing the classroom first, and then going to the track really doesn't translate for me. I need to get on rubber on the road first, and then take me to the classroom. Now I understand exactly what you're talking about. Because coaches were trying to explain, well, you did this, watch out for this, watch out for that. Information overload. I can't do this, bro. I can't do this at all. Greatest ever. The amount of focus required to do it right is taxing mentally and physically, for sure. Dude, let me tell you, greatest ever, no lie, bro. This is the most tired I would say tired and sore I've ever been out of a track day. Not that I'm just this track expert and go to the track all the time, but this is the most tired I've been, like, the whole time. NCM is an active track, bro. Like you moving. Here, let me pull up this real quick. I found this really cool app from Draggy that a lot of car people was using, and I was like, yo, ain't nobody using this on a motorcycle. So I was like, let me do this at NCM on the motorcycle. Now you're going to see the icon that it shows is a car. And I'm just like, why is no one doing this on the motorcycle? And even when I tried to pull up the motorcycle variant of the track, it was not there. So I had to create it, when I was there. So a lot of people use Draggies to test their 60 to 130 time as far as accelerating or top speed or whatever. But Draggy has an app called Draggy Laps that if you on the racetrack, it will show you exactly what you're doing and what's going on. Check this out, guys. So this is me. And again, it shows the car icon, but this is me on the front straight. And it shows, hey, this is where you're accelerating. This is where you're slowing down. This is kind of where you're coasting. Dude, it's absolutely insane. Now, this is just a replay GPS of what I am doing on the racetrack. And this is one of the 207s that I ran. 207 quickly became my normal. Like while I was out there, it just quickly became my normal while I was out on the track. That's crazy, bro, to drop 30 seconds. But just look how cool this app is. Show you where you are on the track. Show you what lines you're picking. Like, dude, this is just, I will always use this app from now on. Like, I was trying to figure it out while I was on track, and I couldn't get it to work until like the last, I don't know. Anyway, I only got 4 sessions to actually work. And I was like, I know I'm doing something wrong, but this is going to be a tool for me, not to brag or anything, but I love data for me so I can figure out, what are you doing right? What are you doing wrong? And the cool thing about this app is, so just say for instance, I did 7 laps in a session. it would tell me, hey, if you did what you did in lap 1 and then you pieced together section 3 that you did in lap 4, you would drop a second time. Or it was like, hey, if you piece together all these sections, you could drop 2 seconds off your time, bro. It was so cool to have this, to kind of have this data. And that tabletop right there, bro, where I just passed, bro, your front wheel come off the ground. Oh, that joint is pretty gnarly, bro. Pretty gnarly. And, kind of seeing what lines you take in, you're like, man, that's right, man, that's wrong. You kind of can see, man, I can kind of cut this corner, make it a little bit shorter, bro. It was so freaking cool to have this app. And after I seen this, bro, I got hyped after I seen this. I was like, all I want to do is look at data. So I was like, let's go back out there. I want some more data. Oh, man, that is, and it shows you, I know that big old play sign is in there, but it shows you the whole map layout, and it shows you where you can improve and stuff, man. It was just, bro, that was so freaking cool to me. Like I love, that was one of the highlights of the weekend, was having the data to look at that, man. That was cool as heck. Yes, sir. Yeah. Mark Marquez, Thumper Dumper. Yeah, Mark Marquez is the 2025 champion, bro. And that's why I was like, I was going to play Ride tonight, but I was like, nah. We got to do GP. We got to do it for my boy. And let me just tell you why I am so happy for Mark Marquez. I've always been a Mark Marquez fan, and I like when races, I want it to come down to the last track, people battling out. That's my desire. I mean, I know Mark kind of ran away with this one, and he ran away with some of his other championships he won, but I wanted this. Let me make it a little bigger so y'all can document that I said this. I wanted this for him so bad. Hold on, let me shrink a little bit just so Mark in the way. There we go. You can see his face. I wanted this for Mark so bad. And the reason I wanted it for Mark so bad is I know them injuries he had, and you could see the difficult time he had. So I wanted him to get this one more, just so he can say, I still had it, I still got it, I still had one in me. But when I tell you, I am excited for 26 because I want a healthy grid. I am very interested to see a healthy Mark versus a healthy Bez versus a healthy Jorge Martin versus the rookie sensation Pedro Acosta. Like I want to see, and there's some others too, but I want to see this head-to-head battle of healthy people. Like I don't want anyone to get hurt. Oh, and don't let me forget my guy. And I might say his name wrong. Hold on, let me go here because I might say it wrong. Bagnaia, however you say his name, right? I want to see Bagnaia. This dude, right? He's so good to me. The reason he's so good to me is he is not talking about 25. Forget 25. Woo! It's been I got my gripes with 25, but forget about 25. I feel like this dude is so freaking consistent. He minus 25. He is so consistent. Like to me, he's never really been just blow away, I destroy everybody by 30 million seconds type of rider. But what you can guarantee on is this boy is going to be top 3 almost every time, long as he has a good bike under him. Now, my gripe with 25, and it's not, I don't even know if it's with Bagnaia. I'm kind of more mad at the team. Let me just explain myself. I'm kind of more mad at the team than I am at the rider, because at the level of MotoGP, which we all know is millions and millions of dollars, and you have all these technicians, and he is telling you, I don't have feeling in the bike, the front end. I don't have front end confidence from 24, 23, 24, 22, 20, whatever. He's had this amazing confidence. And then it all went instantly. I can't snap my fingers. It instantly went bye-bye in 25. And all of these millions of dollars and all of these engineers, you cannot figure out what's wrong. I have a hard time believing that. That could just be me. I just don't know how you go from the top to falling off the face of the earth. Like that's just I don't like. He still was third overall or fourth or something like that, which is still very good. He's still ahead of most. But how can you not figure this out for this man? Like that really just didn't compute for me. But maybe whatever changes they made from 24 to 25, I don't know. Maybe it just don't fit his riding style because that GP 24 was almost the Ducati was almost like the perfect machine. Like it just, I mean, even now it's still amazing. Alex and he's second in the championship. I mean, doing his Thug Dizzle on the 24, he got better on the 24, like a lot better on the 24. So I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, the last race, I seen old Pecco and I was like, yeah, let's get it. But anyway, whatever. That's my gripe. It's neither here nor there. I just we here, so I had to speak my piece. So with the GP, I know there's something newer that they started doing as far as like they start sharing informations and setups and stuff like that, which I don't know the exact specifics of it, but I didn't necessarily agree with that. But I was like, hey, these are the rules. Everyone's sharing information. But I was just like, man, Mark out here kind of killing it. But Marcus, he's a different type of rider. And I feel like from his Honda days, he's used to riding, not that all the riders don't, but he's used to riding the ragged edge to get a machine to perform. And so I feel like it wasn't as difficult for him to latch on and figure out how to ride this. And, I don't know. Bagnaia maybe not so much, but I just could not for the life of me. Like it was bothering me. I was like, why can't y'all figure out what's wrong with his bike? And I was like, I know riders are going to have different setups, but I was like, at this point, just give Bagnaia give him the 24 GP 24. Just give him last year's bike. I know they can't do that, but I was like, just give him last year's bike and just let him go. And I heard a rumor, and I don't know, like, and this is the thing, man, but the internet and AI everywhere, you just don't know how true this stuff is. But I heard a rumor that what happened this last race and why Pecco had his confidence in filling in the bike back, I heard, and I don't know how true this is, so don't take this as Bible. This is just what I heard and what I seen somewhere. I can't even find where I seen this at. But I heard that they replaced his forks back with the 24 forks, which would explain having front end feedback. I was like, okay. And again, I don't know how true this is. Do not quote me on this. And I heard that he got the 24 swing arm back. I don't know how true this is. I don't know. I just know the last race, he looked like himself again. I was like, okay, I'm excited for 26 because I want to see healthy people, good bikes, and I want to see who comes out on top. Now that's gonna be good. Like now, I don't care if Mark win any more championships. I'm good. Whatever. It can happen how it happens. But I want to see a fight, bro. I want to see a fight. I heard a rumor that the ZX10 is getting the update. Yo, you know what? I heard that too, Mr. Wick. I ain't even, man. It's just so much going on right now, bro. But this is the thing, bro. With this new internet, it's the same internet it's always been. But this new internet with all this AI stuff, bro, I don't like I will see something and I'm like, I don't know. I'll instantly be like, I don't know. Cause like I'll be like, oh, I'm hype. And then you keep looking, you be like, you know what? Man, that's AI generated. Bust us. I didn't even go lie. I think these are Gen 6. There we go. Gen 6 ZX10. I feel like they were honestly a reskinned Gen 5 where they, gave it a TFT dash. And I mean, it's probably more technical than that. And this is what I be saying. I be sounding like I'm hating sometimes. And honestly, this is nothing against anyone who has a Gen 6 ZX10. I promise I'm not talking trash about anybody. But I personally don't feel like the Gen 6 platform has proved itself more than the Gen 5 platform. Now, I like the look of the Gen 6, but, once I started to kind of read the data and stuff like in the features and stuff on it, I was like, bro, this is a reskinned, Gen 5. And who am I to talk? Suzuki's been doing this for years, bro. Years. bro. Don't and even the 26. Oh man, here, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Chad, I'm coming. Chad, I'm coming. Mr. Wick that got me started. Blame Mr. Wick for this rant. Blame Mr. Wick. Look at it. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me here. Let me hold on. Let me pull it up. I got it. I got it here. Hold on. It can't be. It shouldn't be too far down. Here we go. Even the 26. I mean, I mean, look, it's the same bike, my boy. They, they did some electronics, and I mean, they gave us, they kind of gave us the same bike, bro. Like, I mean, what am I supposed to, what are we supposed to do with that? Now, I do, I know it's more than just what I'm saying. I'm playing it off and being funny. I know they do have, some technology in here, and they have adjusted some stuff, to, excuse me, the motor, but essentially it is the iPhone just came out with the iOS 26 update. That's essentially what they did. So you still have the same iPhone that you know and love. It's just packaged with iOS 26 update. This was your moment to pull the Honda Triple R. Oh, Suzuki, this was your moment, bro. This was your moment to show and shut up everybody. Everybody. Let me show you what we could do if we wanted to. Everybody else is charging $30,000. Do it. Do it. I mean, really, don't do it, Suzuki. Don't do it, Suzuki. I love that my bike, I love that it's not that expensive. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I wouldn't mind paying the extra 2, 3, 4, 5,000 for something, my boy. For something, Suzuki. This was your moment, Suzuki. Yeah. All right, let's turn and burn a lap. Let's turn and burn a lap.
Just a few more seconds until the lights go out and the race
We
begins.
cherish what we build, man. True story, bro. True story. No lie, no cap. Not just throwing money around. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely not for clout. Look, I ain't got that budget to be. I ain't got that much money to be clout chasing. Oh yeah, I can't do it. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm getting. Oh snap. Okay, wait a minute. Whoa. Hey, that's how them advanced guys be passing y'all on the track. Well, passing me. Excuse me. Oh, I'm bumping myself in here. Get me in there. Get me in there. Get me in there. Oh yeah, get me in there. All right, don't judge me, guys. I'm still getting this figured out. And I'm also trying to be clean and not just not just bump my way through. Oh, I'm all off this race line too. Hold on. Let me lock in. Hold on, let me lock in. Lock in. Oh. All right. I'm just trying to make sure I show you guys the track. All right, Fabio, don't be getting too handsy, man. Oh, you're trying to say, okay. Who's that bumping? You trying to say I'm going too slow? Hold up. I got you. Hold on. Still trying to remember the track. Is that Mir? Hold on. Y'all ain't gonna be. All right, hold on. I'm trying to be clean over here. You know, you ever play the game? You just bump people out the way. Get out the way. I'm trying not to do that. Oh crap! Yeah, I'm trying not to just bump people out the way. Give me that. Yeah, give me that. Oh, he about to take it back. Oh, he about to take it back. All right, hold on. Give me that. Take him on the inside. Yes, sir. Hope I can hold it. Oh, come on. You gonna get it. Oh, you saying I'm going? Hold on. I'm going. Oh, hey. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I think he ran into me. I would just say he ran into me. Sorry, my man. I think that was Jorge Martin too. But my bad, man. My bad. I think he ran into me though, boy. I think he ran into me. Oh, too hot, too hot. Oh, it worked. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. So I took the suggested race line off, but these I got these prompts popping up that tell me where the exit and where the apex is. I'm like, all right, that kind of helps out. But I'm almost at the point where I can almost, well, you can't tell by how I'm driving right now, but I'm almost at the point where I can race without it. Oh, yep, y'all too wide. Oh, let me take this inside. Oh, take this, take that. There we go. Oh. Hold on. I can't lock in my class. Hold on. Focus. Chat, I'm coming back, I promise. Let me lock in real quick. Get in there, Mungus. Get in there. I just got back from the track, you know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. I'm doing too much. Speaking of the track, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. So we're at the track, and I finally see the photographer. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do one of them cool photos, you know, kind of throwing up the deuces, bro. I should have never. Oh crap! Look, I've lost focus. Anyway, that's essentially what happened when I was at the racetrack. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be one of them cool photos, bro. Almost ran off the track. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not ready for that move yet. Oh, that's funny. And that's when I realized, I was like, bro, you just got to stay focused at all times. I'm not at that. Like, the coaches ride around and it's like a playground for them. I'm not at that point. Where's the playground yet? Like, I'm having fun and I'm learning, but it's not like a playground. Oh, hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna play some more of this once we get off stream. I think I'm starting to figure this thing out. Man, the video games, man, they make you feel so invincible. You like, yeah, full throttle everywhere. It's like, no. Quiet, man. I done got focused. It's probably one of the reasons I'll be playing games like while I'm on like streaming strip, but I get locked in, I get focused. All right, we'll take one. All right, Mark, you the champion, baby. Let's go.
Belum sekolah. Namake. Thank you for watching, dude.